G'day everyone, this is a bit of a deviation from this build that was supposed to be secret. I'm going to give you a review unboxing of this Dspiae Reciprocating Sander. I just got it in the mail and now I've given away what I'm building, if you can work it out. I'm not telling you any more than what you can see. So I've not opened this up yet. So I've heard good things about these. Just seeing how much glare I'm getting because it's white. So by the looks of it, you get all different shaped sanding heads. I'm just hoping that they're small enough to do all these weird and wonderful places that we want to get at when we do builds. Intakes, inside cockpits where you have actual details in the walls, and you got ejection pin marks that are next to those raised details that you can't traditionally get in with a sander. So let's see. As usual, it's very fancy because it's Dspiae, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. That's how I say it. It's a weird word. Alright, which way is up? What's going on? There you go. I'm opening it the wrong way. Alright. Now, straight up, with anything Dspiae, they're not cheap. I think I paid $75 for this, including postage, on eBay, and that's from one of the Chinese stores I deal with on there. I buy from a lot. I have a couple that I use all the time because I know they're reliable and I'll get what I pay for. So here we go. So that's your mount by the looks of it. By the looks of it, you've got one speed. I should have read a bit more, shouldn't I? I'm not like that. I just rush in and see what happens. So what do we got shapes here? So let's grab them out. So we got the pointed triangular head. That shouldn't. Okay. So you can see the speed of it. So we got that one. We have rectangular. It's even got flash on it. It's just like a kit. Larger rectangular. This I'm hoping will be great for intakes. Some intakes, like this thing I'm doing. This one might be a bit narrow still. Oh, no, not right. So you can see I'm going to have a big seam to clean up there. Actually, you just, obviously I haven't used it yet, but because it's such a huge curve, if you're doing something like that, you want to be careful you don't go in there too heavy and gouge it out and create another channel type that you've dig it right out. So you need to be real careful of how you use it. So you got a right angled piece, rounded end, big square, and a larger curved section which might go right on like a, let's say, F16 intake, something like that maybe. Again, until you actually get in there and on what you're working on. So it comes with, you have different grits. The only thing I haven't checked is, I mean, you should be able to buy these separately as a pack. At least you'd want to hope so, because otherwise what's the point of the tool if you can't replace the sanding pieces? So you got 1000 grit, 800, 600, 400, 280, 180. I'll load them up a bit. So you got the heavier grit. 180 is the heaviest. That's in that pack. I'm guessing it's 2 packs of the same. Oh no, it'll be my bad. Obviously, they're shaped for the particular head, so that's the triangular pointed head. So obviously each one will be shaped for each particular bit, and it's USB chargeable, so usually, well, I know, obviously I haven't used it, but this other thing I got, the Dspiae Dremel tool, I charge that up on same USB and it lasts ages. So I hope this is similar. I think there was 2 speeds there then, wasn't there? No? Oh, my imagination. I thought it sounded like it kicked up a gear. What am I looking for? Alright, I just want to try. Try this one. So, what we got here? Oh, easy to get off. So my tip straight up would be is run a score it with a blade. Obviously they need to be very sticky, otherwise they won't stay on there, will they? Alright. Which one do I use? So I'm using 1000 grit there, so this is CA glue mixed with the filler powder, so it's domed up, so probably should have started with something a bit heavier, coarse, more coarse. Alright, so seems alright, but I was hoping it might have different speeds. It says here sanding speed 2,800 RPM, 3,108 RPM, 3,600 RPM. So it should be able to. There it is. All right. So you press it on. You press the button quickly, it goes up speed. And the different colour light by the looks of it for each speed. So there you go. Nice raw review. Bit iffy though, because sometimes you press it, it switches off. So like I said, I should have went a heavier grit to do the job quicker, but it is working. But CA glue is awfully hard. So yeah, looks like it should be a handy tool. Like I said, they're not cheap, and nothing with that name on it is. But you gotta look at you'll pay, I don't know, you'll pay $200 for a kit. You're going to pay $70 for a tool that by right should last you forever. That's how you weigh it up, I guess, and the practicality of it. I think this can come in handy for, like I'm showing here, because otherwise I'm using bits of sandpaper and just trying to get that one because it's curved. Actually, let's do that. Let's take that off. These. All right. There are instructions. I just need to read them. Spherical sanding head, 10 by 10. So is that one? No. This one, is it? Okay, so that bit of a, is it? I'm going to show the glare. So you got those top ones are the 10 by 10 sledge, so which has had the curve, arc, slim, rectangle, triangle, right angle, square sanding head. Alright, so this one, no. Now I want, alright, this is 180. So this is the coarsest one that comes with it. The other thing is, at this moment, I'm wondering, I'm going to put this piece of sandpaper on said head. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that there, because you have that one head to use many different grits, so I don't want to use it for 5 seconds and throw it away. But if I switch that to a different grit, how quick does the sticky back come off? That's the other thing. You mightn't have an option. So yeah, I don't. It's a bit fiddly with the switch, how it to change the speed, you hit the button again, but sometimes it turns off, but that could just be me. Beautiful. So that's doing the trick. That heavier course is what I need to get through that super glue. And then come in with a finer grit. But for me, I'll still, because that's open, I haven't closed it off yet, I'll still come at the end and sand it back with some sponge. But yeah, so there you go. Looks like it should be a good investment.